So they told you were being transferred to Toronto, or
Right.
were there other options?
No, Toronto, and he became national sales manager. And we came back from Paris, and we stayed at Mom and Dad's for a few days, and Dan started feeling sick, and I don't think anyone knew what was wrong. I don't know if he went to the doctor and was given some antibiotics or something, but then we drove up to Toronto, and he really wasn't feeling well. His stomach hurt, and unfortunately, I made him drive a lot because it was icy, and I couldn't handle it. It was horrible. The road was horrible, the thruway. So he wanted to stop and get lobster for dinner. I mean, we didn't know what was wrong with him at the time, and well, if he wants lobster, fine. Turned out that when we got to Toronto, we were staying in a hotel until we found an apartment, and he felt awful, and he started turning, his urine was brown, and just had hepatitis, so I said, uh-oh, and the doctor came and decided he had hepatitis, but in the meantime he gave him phenobarbital, to which he was allergic, and what a mess. He broke out all over. He was a mess. He was scratching. We moved out of the hotel and into some temporary apartment, I guess, and all I can remember is he was scratching all night. I was sleeping on a cot. He was sleeping on a bed. It was a horrible time. And we found, and the doctors, I said, well, what kind of a diet? Just don't give him any fried or fatty foods. Well, I knew fried was in a frying pan. That's all I knew for fried, and I didn't know what fatty foods were. I didn't know anything about food. So he asked for donuts. I got him donuts. He asked for ice cream. I got him ice cream. And then Mom came along and said, donuts are fried in oil, and ice cream has a lot of fat in it. So we cut that out, and he was sick for a month, and quite sick. In the meantime, I was pregnant with you, Andy, and it was snowy, and the car would get snowed in, and I'd have to go shovel it out. And you were born in Toronto General Hospital. Up there, we ended up living in Islington in some garden apartment that was very nice, with a swimming pool in the summer and nice people. Not a lot, but I had a very good friend there, and we liked it. It was within walking distance of the supermarket and the shopping center, so I could push the carriage. We didn't have a stroller; we had a carriage, baby carriage, and it was a nice life. We liked it there.